It's nearly 1:30 here on the show, and part 3 now in the final stages of episode 163. Today we've been talking about honesty and showing respect for people and the beautiful, delicious slides that we made earlier. We, we haven't got it in here to show you right at this moment, but let's go through the ingredients with you one more time. Okay, and joining me now in the studio once again. Good afternoon to Rosa.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you once again for joining us today. This would be the third episode for today, the third video.
Well, the third part.
The third part of the video. Thanks for correcting me, Barry. We thank you all for watching, and I will go over the recipe as Barry has stated. So it was basically Barry's nutelless butter that was melted. I mixed that with vanilla extract. We had cocoa powder. Sorry, why do I say coconut? Cocoa powder, gluten-free self-raising flour. We mixed two secret ingredients, which is the whippets and the cornflakes. And we added sugar, which of course is brown sugar, a bit of honey as well to give it a lot more flavor. And another secret ingredient was the walnuts. It's just so it looks amazing already.
So, we hope that you will try making that slice at home. And why put cereal away after breakfast? Do something with it.
Yeah.
Here's my option.
That's correct. You just have to be very creative with your breakfast. You can do a slice, which I've stated right now. You can do so much with bits or any sort of cereal that you like.
Okay, so today's show has been about honesty, telling the truth, and showing respect. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. So honesty, showing respect, and staying true to yourself as well.
Okay, because showing respect for people in the workplace, ladies and gentlemen, you just can't just think you own the joint. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. It's very, very important. I think that we've gone beyond that and explained a lot more. But showing respect is one of the beautiful things you can do to each other.
Because, as I said in the second part of the show this morning before we went for lunch, respect does not cost a thing, ladies and gentlemen. It is priceless. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. It is priceless. It doesn't cost a thing. And we would encourage everyone to cultivate that habit of showing respect towards each other.
So, like we've also said today on the show, if you've got a problem with a work colleague, don't explode in front of everybody. Find a private place, sort the problem out in an adult-like way, and it's the only way, ladies and gentlemen, that you will solve the problem. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. I totally agree with what Barry has just said. You have to find a way to solve that problem in a good way.
Don't go and blow your fuse. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. Don't go, as Barry always says, I love it, love it, love it. Don't be aggressive. Don't go that way. That's not the right way. We don't encourage that at all.
or don't start throwing things around because you could damage equipment and injure somebody. Here's my offside.
That's correct. And you could get a fine if it's a public place as well. Don't be aggressive.
So we hope that you've enjoyed today's show, guys, and I hope the videos that we have brought to you will be educational and important. Maybe you'd like to do a video on this on your own YouTube channel. Here's my offside.
That's correct. That would be amazing. That's a good idea.
So there is no excuse for those that can speak verbally like me to create a YouTube account and channel and do some episodes like I've been doing, guys, since June last year. Okay? So, guys, in the meantime, really do think about what we've said on the show today, and don't use your fist as a punching bag and go, here's my offside.
That's correct. Yeah, Barry has said it all. Don't go as a punching bag and knock someone out. That's not what we are here for. So please, 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 whatever we've talked about today, it's something that we all have to reconsider and meditate on it as well.
So, if you're going to close and end our show today, we'd like to leave you with a couple of quotes. Please don't let the contents in the bottle go stale. Open the bottle and pour everything out, guys. Okay, let people know how you have felt during a shift. Let the managers know what's bothering you so they can rectify the problem because that's what they're there for. Here's my offside.
That's correct. If you do have any issues, please let your manager know so that they can help you find a solution to that problem. Don't take that responsibility in your own hands and be aggressive to someone. That's not the way.
And don't go like blow abuse because, guys, at the end of the day, we all work as a team. There are no eyes in the team, guys. Okay? Please do remember that. Rover and I are not being rude or mean when we are bringing those messages to you because every employee in a workplace such as this has the right to feel safe, okay? And never let anyone tread all over you. Here's my offside.
That's correct. We all have the right to feel safe in the workplace, in our homes, in any accommodation home as well. Everybody needs to feel safe. No one needs to live in an environment where you would be verbally abused or physically abused.
Or threatened because you have the right to call the contact team and they will be there to help you, give you the best advice on how to stay safe. And here's my offside.
That's correct. So call and get help in terms of if you know that there's someone abusing you verbally or physically. There is help, there is support. As we said before, do not take the law into your hands by abusing someone.
Okay, and if someone hurts you, say stop.
Yeah.
And call the contact team.
Yeah.
They're posted on the wall.
Yeah.
At your workplace.
Yeah.
If you don't have a contact team, phone number. You can always ask your manager to print off some guidelines for you on what to do about making a complaint and how to deal with a situation. And on that note, guys, it is time for us to draw this episode to a close now. Thanks so much for your company today, and we look forward to your company again next Wednesday at 9:30. Okay, we really would like you to watch these videos we brought to you today because this is an important topic, and do write down no matter what we have said today. Here's my outsider for her closing sequence on this.
Yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in today and listening to everything that we had to say. Personally, I've learned a lot from today's topic by meditating and calming down and reporting your situations to the right managers in charge of your department. Don't take the law into your hands and abuse someone. So today has been a very, very important topic that Barry has brought up, and I do really appreciate him for bringing that topic. Please bear in mind that we all have to be honest. We all have to be respectful towards each other. And if you know that the environment is not safe for you, raise your hands up and report it and put a stop to it. Barry has made a very important suggestion to us that we've got contact team numbers all over the sites that we are in. If you cannot get a number, speak to someone. There is so much help that you can get as well. On that note as well, if you do have any other suggestions, if you've come across situations whereby you feel you are lonely or need someone to talk to because someone has abused you, leave a comment down below, share things with us, and we are more than happy to let you know.
The number for Lifeline, okay, that number is 131114. Write that number down, and if you feel your life is in danger, please call 000 and ask for the police for non-emergencies. Call 131444 or ring your local police station. Here's my outsider.
That's correct. So if you don't have the contact team, Barry has given you the perfect way to deal with it. If there is no help whatsoever, lifeline or whatever, call the number that Barry has given. It is very, very important for us to live a life that is free of abuse, that is free of things that are not necessary. Let's stop not being aggressive and go pack towards each other. Let's live in harmony and peace. Thank you so much.
And we'd like to say thank you so much for your company today on the show. We really do appreciate you tuning in with us this Wednesday. We're off to try that delicious life now with a cup of peppermint tea. So have a great afternoon, everybody. Do tell your friends to subscribe to my channel, and I hope that you will find the 3 videos that we presented to you today most important and informative. And like I said, maybe you would like to create your own YouTube channel and do a video to show your views. So from me now, Barry and Rosa, it's good afternoon to you and to everyone around Australia. We thank you so much for watching today, and we look forward to your company next week on the show. And hopefully, you will learn something from today's show. Here's my outsider to take us out with that message.
Yeah, so personally, I've learned something from today's show. I'm 100% sure that you guys will also learn something from today's show. Thank you so much, everyone, and please subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and leave a comment down below if you do have any questions for Barry. And thank you so much. Have a good afternoon, everyone.
And have a good afternoon from Ryder and myself now. Have a fantastic Wednesday, and we will catch up with you next week on the next episode. We're off to try that beautiful, delectable slice now, and we'll finish off the day with relaxation. So we are about to go now. So the number that we rely on 24 hours a day, that is 000, guys. Please do not ring that number unless you have an emergency. Here's my outsider to remind you of that message and how important it is to ring 000 only in an emergency. Here she is to take us out with that message.
So, message. I don't know why Barry has put me on the spot. He's so good with telling us everything regarding emergency. He's got it on his room, on the wall. But I tell you what, I've learned a lot from Barry and educating myself on the emergency procedures. He would always say call 000 when there is emergency, isn't it?
Only in an emergency. Don't go wasting resources, guys. So on that note, time for us to go and try this slice. I'm Barry Fear. Thanks for watching. Have a great afternoon. Have a great afternoon, everybody. See you next week. And we're off to have that slice now. Good afternoon. This program has been a production of Barry Fear and is produced by Barry Fear. This program has been brought to you by Cadbury, Nutlex, and Kellogg's Cornflakes, and Sanitarium Wheat Bix.
Yeah.
And have a good afternoon, guys. This has been a Barry Fear production.